there she is. She's missing her boyfriend. Actually, probably not. It's going to be interesting to try and reintroduce these two. I don't want to stress Guapo out. So let's make sure we shut the door, shall we? Let's do it together. Ta-da! Oh, check it out, everybody. Here's Guapo. He's our new house lizard, and Kate's really thrilled about that. This is her nice rug, so we're gonna get him off this rug, show you guys what's happening with our boy here. He is doing much, much better. I'm happy about that. So I'll explain everything that's going on with him. I'm gonna hand the camera over to my lovely assistant and wife, Kate. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
So we got a towel here. We're gonna wrap him up. But yeah, so things have definitely taken a turn. It was really sketchy for a little while when we saw how he was kind of really not doing well in the last video we did with him. He was crashing hard. What we decided to do, myself and Dr. Mike, we gave him some food. We did a tube feed. We also started really being proactive with the fluids, because when you're doing the antibiotics like we were doing, you're gonna need to support the animal with fluids. You know, but basically his blood was getting too thin, so his blood pressure was going down. So we got to give him fluids to help with the blood, the manufacture of new blood and things like that. His wounds, we're gonna dress and clean here right now, but you can see there's that white stuff is some Silvadine. We're gonna get rid of it and kind of put the new stuff on him. So let's get to it, because this has been just an incredible injury for him. And so I have to like use pressure. That's not what you're seeing here. That's not, that's the Silvadine. So we're not hurting him at all. But I like to use these syringes because you can make some pressure. Also, to be perfectly honest, we're gonna take the toothbrush here. It's a soft bristle toothbrush, and I'm gently gonna just remove some of this stuff. You see that? I'll loosen it up with the toothbrush. Okay, that still hurts him right there a little bit, so I'm gentle here, but we're trying to loosen it up. Some of this Silvadine, and then I'm gonna irrigate it some more. I'm happy with his behavior. Every once in a while, he really tries to itch this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always trying to scratch.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it's terrible. The other good news is, and I'll show you here. Oh, see, you got nervous?
I did get a little nervous.
I'm just responding
He's
to
been
him.
He's been very good. He hasn't even tried to bite at all.
Not once throughout this entire ordeal. And neither has Petro, to be honest. We've been doing some stuff with Petro. I'll show you him in a little while. I reintroduced him to his girlfriend, and we'll go over there and have a look. Yeah, see that must itch, or it might sting a little bit, but I have to get this clean. So this is a necessary thing that I gotta do.
Sorry, buddy.
I know, this hurts. He still has not eaten solid food. I've been giving him baby food with banana, like bananas in a syringe. I'll show you how I do that.
He likes that.
He does, he's starting to lap that up, and I think that's also what's really helping to get his strength up. The other good news that I just recently have is I will be back by the time this video airs, but I have to step away for a few days. And the good news is Dr. Mike is so generous. He is going to watch after our boy, Guapo.
Let's say one's shooting that medicine and it gets in one's face.
Well, it gets in my face, my wife's face. It's
okay?
betadine. It's betadine. These are fresh syringes. It's betadine. So it's not harming us. But
I'm not going to turn into a lizard, am I?
No, no.
Oh, man.
Did I get you again?
Right in the eye.
Right in the eye. In the face! In the face. Okay. Anyway,
Ugh.
we're going to just keep at it here. It's good to have another set of hands holding the camera. I do appreciate it. Oh, I know that hurts. This is what I'm happy about, though. This is the exposed muscle. It seems like it's starting to really get better. You know, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get this reattached. You can see these long stitches. We're trying to hold this together. This tissue, this skin, was ripped away, so there's nothing he could do to reattach it. So we have to really hope. We can't do a skin graft on this guy, so we have to really hope that it's somehow, I know that bothers him a little bit. That bothers him a little bit. So you just hold them. Deep gashes here. We're trying to hold those together, have them kind of heal from the inside out. So it was a really bad fight. It was a bad situation. So I'm just trying to, you're just trying to clean. So I got this side all dialed, best we can. I'm not going to put as much Silvadine on it as the last time because I want some air to get to it, but you could see he still needs some he still needs some serious healing to happen here. So that's what we're trying for. CustomCages.com is sending me 2 vision cages. We're going to have a nice vision cage that will, in fact, be his home for a while. He is going to be living with me in the house for a couple months at least, which is fine by me. And Kate seems to like him, so that's good news.
I still get a little scared, but he's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's injured, and Kate's a mom. She knows you got to take care of your children when they're injured. Very important. He's my little boy. I've had Guapo for 20 years here, and I would hate to lose him. So now I'm going to kind of work on the other side and the underside. So I'm just drawing up this pre-made stuff. I'm actually going to get on this side, hon. Why don't you step around this way?
Okie dokie.
So everyone can kind of see what's going on over here. And so again, same thing. Just loosen this stuff up. Get it like that. And then I take my brush. This wasn't as bad. Look at him closing his eye there. And I'm being extremely gentle. Nice and gentle. He'll let me know if I'm going too hard. I want to just loosen it. You didn't like that? Okay. The good news is I'm not smelling a dead, rotting smell like we had. There was some definite necrosis going on, the flesh. So I think the antibiotics and this kind of cleansing has been paramount to keeping his body healthy. All right, so I'm going to draw up a little bit more. We don't have much left of the clean stuff, so we're going to get underneath his chin. There's also a wound there we got to really pay attention to. Then I'm just going to clean him up, and I'll take you guys out to see Petro, see how he's doing. I want to check on his stitches. They have to stay in for a little while longer. I put him back in with his girlfriend, and they seem to be getting along fine, although this is going to be the first time I see them this morning. So hopefully nothing sketchy happened, because when you reintroduce them, you can sometimes have troubles. All right, so we're going to take Guap. We're going to flip him. I'm going to flip you. I'm going to flip you for real. Who said that? Does anyone know? In the comments below, what movie trivia is that? He'll flip you. He'll flip you for real. I want to see if you guys are as nuts about movies as I am. We'll just let him struggle a little bit here, little bit, and then he calms down. All right, little tonic immobility here. He's still awake, but this is a deep one, guys. This is the one that this one hurts him. But again, necessary, guys. We have to do this. He's got to be cleaned. But what I'm noticing is it's not as deep as it was. He's definitely gonna have some scars, hon, but
Scars are cool.
Scars are cool. Chicks dig scars. What is it? Bones heal, chicks dig scars, pain is temporary, and glory is forever.
Wow, is that more movie trivia?
No, that's actually old BMX sprocket jockey trivia. When I worked with the sprocket jockeys, that was their motto. Matt Hoffman, Jay Miron, Steve Swope. Good times in the mid-90s. Oh, okay. All right, so now we'll just gently dry it. Blow on that there, blow on that. He's very good. And we're gonna get some Sylvidine. I'm gonna just put a thinner amount of the Sylvidine cream. Thank you, dear. Just a nice gentle film of this stuff, just a little bit, just so that we're fighting against any potential infection. And I like to do that on the stitches, anywhere there may be a wound. Okay, so we're doing the best we can. Not going heavy like I was. Haven't seen maggots in quite some time, so that's good news. I'm happy about that. Here is the really injured side right there. He is so good, man. He is so good. I know you want to walk, I know. Just trying to dry it a little bit. Let him struggle. Easy, buddy. It's a little nerve-wracking. I get nervous. I don't like it. I don't like it. This guy is like Slinky to me. Oops, sorry, Bubba.
Here, put it on the thing.
I have this.
Oh.
Can you hold it?
Yeah.
You hold. I squirt it. You get it on there. Thank you, dear. And then this is obviously, you see how it separates there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. That's just horrible. I want to get a little bit more dry there. These are clean rags, believe it or not. I just put them in the wash, but I'm just mostly worried about these wound areas, you know, like these gapers, just getting them in those cracks, because that's where I worry about fly strikes. But we're doing well. This area here is still a little bit funky, and I want to get that dialed. It seems to hurt him still. That's probably why he's not. What's that?
You're not holding him.
I'm not holding him anymore. He thinks he's being held, so I'm fortunate that he's a well-behaved lizard. I'll get that there. Just all these little crevasses. All right. I think that's good, friends.
What about the other side? You're not going to do it there?
Oh, thanks. You reminded me. That's why I got a wife. I'm missing things.
2 heads are better than 1.
There you go, and your head is prettier. Okay, I'll put it over here. You know, little guy, just a little bit. Because this side's looking really good, but there was still some injury there. All right, I think I'm happy with that.
Good job, Guapo.
So I'll show you guys, you know, I already gave him his injections. We gave him, I want to show you the vigor that he has. We'll let him walk around out here for a little, just so you guys can see it. In fact, I may show you, I fed him a little bit. Let me go get this syringe with some baby food in it.
Do you feel better? That's a good Guapo.
Because I think the baby food idea has been really good, because I don't know if he'll take it now so soon after I've messed with him, but yeah, see, he's annoyed. But the good news is he's like, no, I don't want it. I gotta kind of hold him. It is what it is, buddy.
I mean, he did do a like 20-minute walkabout, so he might be.
Up. See that vigor though?
Never mind.
He's got some real movement here. So I'll just brace him here and just see if he'll get a little bit more food. All I have to do is, it's hard to do with the one hand, but Kate was helping me. Yeah, you want to kind of get, again, guys, this is not torture, this is necessary. Once he feels, yeah, there you go, hon. You got that? Mm-hmm. All right, so what I like to do is you just grab his little head, and look at this, he still hasn't bitten, tried to bite. Watch this, he's got his mouth shut real good. So I know that he's got power in his jaws there. There we go, see? See this? Oh, yummy.
That's so good.
It's good for you. It's good for you.
You like it.
So I just gently, he'll drop some out, but he is getting some in his mouth. So that's been helping him.
Good job, bud.
Nanners.
Yummy.
He just slops it up. It ain't, you know, we're trying to just get some calories in him. Keep his weight up, because it's been now 2 weeks.
There's got to be some water content in
There is, it's moist.
Yummy.
So some of it pours out, but some of it's getting in, and it's enough that he's looking good on that.
Like a baby.
Yeah, he's my baby. We love him. So he can lick his little lips. Here, you can let go, Angel. That's it, buddy. You can walk. Go walk. I want you to get some exercise. So those front legs are still going to be sore because of the what is it? The Petro shots, the ceftazidime. But the fact that this lizard has turned around has got me real happy. It was a really serious situation last Saturday. I was not happy about it. But the thing that's going to make me really happy is when he starts eating on his own. I mean, this was good. I didn't have to tube him. We're getting some calories in there. I may get some critical care for Doc so that they may do a tube, because that's the only way you know for sure that he's got the right amount of food in his belly. Talking with Sam Pascucci's, it's like coming in, coming out, right? So you want to maintain a healthy weight, but you also want to make sure the animal is urinating and defecating. Very important. Then you know all the systems of his body have kind of turned back on again, because when you're doing the antibiotics, or for example, when a hind gut fermenter, which is what you call iguanas, they actually have something that's a hind gut. It's an extra part of their intestine that ferments cellulose, plant matter. So there's a lot of bacteria in there. And if this guy doesn't have food in his body, just like a tortoise or a horse, those bacteria start to overpower the intestine. And that's when you get an explosion of bacteria, and it could be good or bad bacteria. So we don't want, I saw a fly, we don't want that bacteria in his gut to kind of blossom and harm him. Because then whatever calories go in, he's at a deficit. You understand? He can't keep up. Anyway, we're doing pretty good. I like his weight. He's not really showing his hips. He's still got some fat back in here. That's where you're gonna look for the fat on a lizard. We'll see Petra in a little bit, and Petra's actually got some hips showing because she is gravid. She is going to be laying eggs soon. Other than that, you can see how well he is. The infection here that was very swollen, if you come over here, check this out. He was really swollen here. It's going down. There is an abscess. Well, there's a hole from probably a nail got in there and shredded it. So all in here was all just a horrible wound. So yeah, we're just keeping flies away. I want to get him back inside, actually. We'll put him back inside, back in his convalescence enclosure, so that we don't get any flies. I just want him to see it's not a sunny day, but I want him to see the outside to let him know, you will return, my friend. We will return you to your abode. Look at this guy. Isn't that the best? Honey, isn't it the best to have a house lizard?
Oh,
we should just keep him in the house from now on.
Oh yeah, sure.
And he'll be our house lizard. I love him. Let's get him in here. So my office is a mess.
The house is a mess.
Everything's a mess, friends. It's just been chaos, you know. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put him back in. I have that banana in there. I'm leaving the banana in there in case he is interested in it. Simply, sorry I bumped you guys. This is what I do. Very simple. Until we get those vision cages, it's a little bit, you know, old school here. Just a tub, some weights, and you know, another good weight is my Fluker sand here. Props to my friends at Fluker because they're giving me the food for this guy and all my animals, so we got that. And I'm just gonna get a little Fluker lamp with their spot bulb, 150 watts, with their pad, and that's what I'm doing. Very simple. I don't want him to move around a lot. I don't want him to hurt his face. I don't want him dirty, so I'm just keeping him in that situation. Let's put a hat on. We got a big old hat. I got shade wherever I'm at when I wear my big ass hat. Thanks, darling. I said a bad word. She was making face. All right, let's go. Shout out. my Crux. What up, Crux? It's my gravel bike, one of them, and we love Specialized here. But anyway, check it out. Let's go see Petro. See how that dude's doing. Very exciting here at the camp. Gray days. It's been gray, and well, what are you gonna do? I got big plans. We got big news coming, man. Big spanking news to let's just say, I want you guys to guess. What do you think the big news is? It is a tool that is going to help me create amazing things here at the camp. It is a huge sponsorship deal, and there she is. She's missing her boyfriend. Actually, probably not. It's going to be interesting to try and reintroduce these two. I don't want to stress Guapo out, so it may be that I'm going to have to separate them, and that's that. So I'll have to find a new home for Guapo or her, and then I also think I'm gonna put a visual blockade here, because I don't want him to see his tormentor. You know what I mean? I don't want him to constantly see the dude that beat him up every day. That can't be good on a lizard psyche. So let's here we go. Let's hope everything's okay. Oh, would you look at these two? Would you look at those two? Hi guys. Petro, there's his wound. You see, that's the blue. The blues, it's all good. They are not attacking each other. It's a gray day, so they're hanging out. What's up, Petro? You are a bruiser. He is super powerful, friends. When I was carrying him over here to put him back in, he was not happy. Never tried to bite me, but man, this guy is strong. So I could just imagine when he locked those jaws on Guapo and did a death roll, spun around, it was not good. Obviously, Guapo did get his licks in. There's some scars on the other side of his dorsals, his dorsal spines. And of course, the wound that he had to his side was definitely no joke, but he is looking much, much better. I'm just checking that wound. I'm not seeing anything sketchy. It had scabbed over, so I'm not really concerned about flies or maggots. So he's back in. It's business as usual with his girlfriend, and I'm good with this. Now, over here, she's going to be laying soon. There's one of the elongated tortoises. We got to get some females back in this piece. What up? And I'm just kidding around. I'm just in a good mood because Guapo's doing better. But my lizards are okay. We're going to get things dialed in here. And look at those pretty eyes on Petro, man. Just incredible. Come here, Petro. Come see everybody. There he is. He's a bruiser. Look at him, he's standing up all tall and stuff. Holy smokes. But there's an up close of the stitches. We'll get those removed probably in another week. And then it's back to normal here. We're gonna do those, like I said, I am gonna do a few things to keep the visuals down on this. Some maybe bamboo screening, I think would be good. I'd like to get Guapo back in his house. Maybe I'll do some shelving for these guys as well to take advantage of the different heights and basking platforms and stuff like that. But aside from that, here's a little tortoise hiding out right in there. Hello, how are you? Come on out, join the party. Yeah, it's just crazy times, friends, crazy times. But I'm super thankful that the Guap is okay. And upon further inspection, I think I accidentally left this open, so it was my fault. So I am gonna go to the hardware, get a spring that shuts this, and then, oh look, he's coming out. Hey buddy, hey buddy, he never bit me. These guys don't tolerate being picked up as much as Guapo, but you can see there's some scratches from where it is. There's where his stitches are. The wound was right there. It was a pretty substantial wound, but he certainly did not get the worst of it. But it was a pretty crazy fight. I can only imagine of it had to have been over the course of hours. It takes flies 8 to 24 hours between laying and hatching. So it was at least Friday, and I found them 9:30 on or 10 o'clock on Saturday. So definitely, you know, I know they had the fight on Friday. They are not active at night. Someone suggested they got into the enclosure during the evening, and that's not true. During nighttime, and that's just not true. They bed down as soon as they're diurnal, so they are not going to move around at nighttime because they're afraid of, you know, getting eaten. They don't have great night vision, things like that. So it was definitely Friday during the day, and my goodness, though, here they are, beautiful. I'm just glad he's healing up, but he's, you know, he had a crazy time. And he still lets me scratch him, so he knows that I wasn't the one to cause the fight. I did have to give him injections and so on, but necessary evil here. So there we are, friends. There is Petro. Petra is going to be laying eggs soon. Look at these muscles. He's got these big pecs, like a weightlifter. You are a bruiser, man. We are going to make sure you cannot get into that other enclosure again. Good grief, what a day. And I'm so happy these guys are okay, thank God. All right, everyone, there you have it, man. Update, done. Let's make sure we shut the door, shall we? Let's do it together. Ta-da! Anyway, mistakes happen, right, girl? I wish you were nice to Guapo. I wish you would make babies. It would be nice to have Guapo bebés. Guapo bebés. Look at her shedding. Look at this pretty girl. Well, I'm glad you didn't get shredded up. You are. It's just so crazy when you look at the female heads as opposed to the males. Much smaller. Much smaller. But we love you too, sweetie. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again real soon on another episode of Kamp Kenan. We're having a good time here, making sure our animals are convalescent and getting healthy. All righty. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.